And we are back with more Elden Ring. Last time we left off, we were checking out the French Folks Heroes Tomb, which basically was in the starting tomb area, since we got 2 stone sword keys to open up that grey fog door. We still have yet to really 100% it though, since there is a mysterious area that we haven't been able to get to in there. We did basically get one thing that had a pseudo trap with 2 big dudes. Oh yeah, I forgot basically we've since basically transported closer to southern Limgrave, which is kind of where we're thinking of looking at today. Do wonder if anything in the tree line here. That also seems a bit suspicious. Part of me at some point does kind of want to go back here though, since there is more to it. Oh yeah, that's White Mask Vare. Oh yeah, the nomadic merchant on the beach. A bit surprised that the coastal cave doesn't mention the Rat Man that we rescued and then gave the sewing needle to. But okay, everything looks good, so yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, that's the beach where we got that one magnetic pull spell from. Yeah, let's try to check out... Alright, play speaking. Yep. This forest over this way. And yeah, the big debate basically is, do we go south of Limgrave, or do we go toward maybe Golden Path finally? Just to see what there will be, and I think I mentioned one of the previous recordings, but I know my Souls-Living friend did say there are more tutorials for new base mechanics to be found from going to the capital. Or, capital of this region, I should say. The main castle area place that Grace is pointing us towards. But it's an open world game though. Gotta love exploring. Exploring comes first. Then main progress. But we are on, what, video? I think this will be video 11. So it's we should probably make some progress rather than just constantly going every which way. Okay, a lot of the basic monkey goblin things here. Alright, Golden Ruin. Nothing really special this way, sadly. I mean, I guess we do have a little jumping area here. I'm trying to... Uh-oh! Okay, that was close. Trying to keep an eye out for any, suspicious cave, but nothing was apparent unless it got marked on the map, which it did not. Man, I gotta be careful with these wind tornado things. I keep forgetting they don't send you in a predetermined location. It just chucks you in whatever direction you're already facing when you jump into them. Alright. Still no sign of a cave. But we're close to the weird gazebo thing I wanted to check out. Okay, more Trianus Lily. Okay, well obviously that goes to the bridge that seems to lead to this southern region. Which I think it was a previous comment in one of the older videos, but I believe it was mentioned that that's a relatively low area too. The question is basically, is it going to be lower or not than the castle itself? So man, is there really no way to get even further up? I wonder... Ooh. Excuse me. Ooh, large club, okay. We've had some fun with the large club in previous games. Dang. Alright, let's try that again. I feel like I came close, potentially. There we go. Alright. I vaguely recall having come across the stone worms. I think here. Ooh, is this another one of those, Everjails? The Forlorn Hound Everjail. Okay. I mean... should be okay. Yet again, I do wish there was a Site of Grace nearby, so let's just see if... I've got the Stick of Marika for the inevitable boss in that area. Okay, that's not a cave. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that any site of grace is probably not super close by. Oh, come on. There we go. Break the skull. Grab the golden ruins. It should be okay. Let's check this out. I mean, after all, we took the one in the Stormhill. I was gonna add just fine, but I don't think that'd be technically correct to say we took it just fine. Alright. Enter Everjail. Actually, hold on real quick. How many runes do we have? Alright, barely anything. So, not a huge concern to, like, make sure that we retain those. Oh! Oh! Blade the Half-Wolf. Summon the Cooperator? Sure. Like previous games, I assume if he dies in combat, it doesn't actually affect Blade the Half-Wolf in the open world.
Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Alright. I guess he knows the person sealed here? Drink. Alright, Bloodhound Knight Darrell. Bloodhound's Fang. Blade the Half-Wolf has returned to their world. Ooh. Okay. So he is just here now. What up, Blade?
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Somber Smithing Stone. Level 2. Nice.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you. And he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Hold on, that location was Raya Lucaria to the north?
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Okay. I can actually take a good look at his face now that it's no longer like the dark woods. Yeah, so it's just a wolf boy man. Like, I thought maybe there was like a tiny bit of the human showing, but no, that's like a full-on wolf head with like a tiny bit of skin showing. Alright, Raya Lucaria. Looking at the different place names here to see if any of those kind of pop off. I mean, does he mean like way to the north, or does he mean somewhere Limgrave? Because I am not seeing any Raya Lucaria. I guess the one way to kind of remember it is like he's a wolf man. Lucario the Pokemon is a bit of a wolf Anubis man. Therefore, go there for blacksmithing purposes. Also, I didn't quite notice, but okay, so that's like the southern landmass. Okay, yeah, kind of like raising up and sticking out a bit. Okay. Alright, these creepy eye stone worms don't seem to attack. And the Bloodhound's Fang. Curved greatsword with a great, gently undulating blade wielded by the Bloodhound Knights. A fearsome blade capable of brutal airborne attacks. Unique skill, Bloodhound's Finesse. Slash upwards of the Bloodhound's Fang, using the momentum of the strike to perform a backward somersault and gain some distance from foes. Follow with a strong attack to perform the Bloodhound's Step Attack. Interesting. Although definitely kind of some vague memories of, boy. What was his name? Antarius? Antarius? the Dark Souls 1 DLC Nightman, who then basically had his whole, like, you know, an homage of night groups all honoring him in Dark Souls 3. What one is this one? Oh yeah, the Forked Greatsword. Oddly shaped greatsword wielded by imps. The gently undulating forked blade is known as the Imp's Tongue and causes blood loss. Oh, and that was basically an upward cut. I just hear the worm near me, but it doesn't look like it's attacking. And Large Club, a thick solid lump of wood, wielding the striking weapon requires no skill. A simple, primitive weapon that requires only brute strength to wield about. Which, 22 strength, but if it's dual wielded, like, that should be wieldable. Actually, how much does it weigh? 8.5. Which, I mean, is the same weight as our pokey stick, halberd. So yeah, are these worms friendly? Such odd creatures, these worms. I would say, I wonder if at some point they'll be explained, but I know better. It's FromSoft. It'll be explained in some side bit of text somewhere on an item that I will likely miss. But I mean, that's half the charm of these games, is that you have to kind of like work for it with some of the lore. I mean, it's also a detriment. It's one of those things where it's like, it is good for those that enjoy it, and it's good to have variety in the overall gaming sphere, but I also cast no shame to people who are just like, yeah, because even myself, some of the climb up the Elden Ring so far, some of the games have been like, I don't know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, but I mean, their object, kill the object. Cool story, bro. Okay, not seeing... Oh! Wait. Ah, okay, so we have not gotten this grace yet. Alright, touch grace. Lost grace discovered. Is that a generic rider man? Looks like. Doesn't have a fancy horse. How many runes did we get for... Oh, not that many, okay. I was wondering if that guy gave any sort of good bounty. Okay, there were the wolves in the graveyard right over here. I think for the most part we've explored a good chunk of Limgrave. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. Yeah, I guess if we just go to the gate front and run forward again, should be okay? Potentially? Alright, let's go ahead and give that a shot. I say potentially, because we know that the pass is guarded. We saw the guards in the other direction prior, when we were already basically up there. Actually, well, no, let's see what happens if we do just run forward. Alright, lump of flesh. I don't know what hit me, but it didn't do a ton of damage. Part of me kind of wants to fight the guy with the horn in case he actually has anything good on him. Oop. Glad some of you came up here. All the easier to just take you guys down. Dang. I was hoping for armor or something. Was the guy with the horn one of the ones that followed us up here, or no? Looks like he would have been. But alright. Follow the path, at least upwards. I'm actually gonna divert to the left here a bit, just to double check this particular area. I mean, obviously, basically, Stormveil Everjail was over that way. Not seeing anything unique over here quite yet, but exploration is the name of the game. Ooh. Something odd over here. It looks vaguely familiar. I think I've seen one of these before. Starlight Shards. That's basically the magic spell that's non... Oh, gradually restore FP. Okay, okay. So that wasn't the thing that was the mage spell in an item form. Oh, all the bats. Then if we go to this little tree line here, maybe we'll find a cave here? Or jellyfish. Though I thought the jellyfish tend to come with the rain more than just being out during, like, wind. But maybe a storm is a storm. And not seeing anything over here except for more jellyfish. Though I am chill with the jellyfish. They are very pretty, floaty creatures, and unlike actual jellyfish, they don't kind of sting us randomly if we get near. That is to say, we can touch them without basically getting stung. Not to blame real-life jellyfish. I remember one time when I was really young, I got stung something fierce by them because this one kind of floated right up on me. Freaked young me out, and I got stung and then passed out and then woke up much later, basically, with very worried parents and whatnot. Okay, I mean, graves. Bone boys coming out of graves. I mean, it keeps making me wonder if there's not a tomb cave around here that might have more death roots that we can weed out for our beast clergyman friend. Slash boss. Yeah, not seeing any cave. That's just a drop down into nothingness over there, that way. Bone boy is there. I do wish there was a way to equip my horse with a lantern or something to better see. Oh. Let's irk the jellyfish. Oh, it's a dead body. That's irksome. Okay. Excuse me. Magic grease. Okay, more of them are getting angry. Okay, as long as we kind of get some distance, it should be okay. Yep, and just right back down here to the golden tree. So, I do wonder if it's a good idea or not to charge the castle at nighttime, but yeah, that's what I thought. It's raining wolves. Okay, more thin beast bones, I think. Huh. Oh no, one of the wolves is still alive. I was like, I counted 3 wolves and I saw 4 fall. But alright, let's go ahead. Touch the grace. Not quite rest yet. And let's see who this lady is here. Alright, lost grace discovered. Hello, lady. Stormveil Shack.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Sitting sideways, okay. Has to become a chrysalid. I mean, I'd imagine it's like a spider that collects bodies?
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormveil Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us 2 peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
All you need is a cool weapon like me.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Ooh, spirit jellyfish ashes.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormveil Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know?
Okay.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, tell them I love them finally.
Alright, repeat dialogue. That thing tells me the girl will not be here next time we roam on through here. Oop, stone sword key. Nice. Would gladly take those. Okay. Not seeing much else, although we do see runes and a skull here. Well, there we go. It's a single one, but still something. Okay, let's go ahead and rest. We took like a tiny bit of damage. Okay, can't talk to our maiden. Don't really have enough runes to do much of anything with. Alright, golden rune. I figured I could start a fight because I could. Okay, not too shabby. We have nothing to be afraid of much, even though I did need to use a flask just now, but you know. I figure we use one flask, and that way when we get a free recharge, all the better. I hear jingle jangling. Come on, free Ashes of War. Don't you run away from me. What did I just say? Ashes of War, Wild Strikes. Alright. This Ash of War grants an armament the heavy affinity in the following skill, Wild Strikes. Swing armament with Wild Abandon. Hold to continue swinging, can be followed up with a normal or strong attack. Usable on axes and hammers, as well as curved swords and great swords, colossal weapons accepted. Okay. I'm very much reminded. Okay, items. You know what? Let's give this guy a shot here. While I'm bandishing my Oleg. How good are you? Let us go a killing together. Okay, Godric Soldier Gauntlets. Lord Sworn Straight Sword. Oh, alright. I thought I heard a rumble of sorts. Probably a bit hasty on the drink, but ouch. Just gotta take out whoever is utilizing this. There we go. Foot Soldier Greaves, Bolt. Oh, we haven't taken care of everyone yet. Ouch. They don't give too many runes, but they are pretty weak, so you know what? It's like, might as well slaughter everybody and hope for some cool-looking armor sets. Let's say, can we use this? No? Boo. Huh. Can't tell if that was a weather effect, or if I just saw someone, like, with a long robe go up the end of the hall here. Oh. Looks like it's running out of juice. We didn't pass any, Ah, okay, so I guess they don't like being near areas of grace. Probably will dispel him? No, but we might as well rest, because we can resummon him. Ooh. Sorcerer Rogier. Okay, sure, if you want to join, I'll let you join. I assume Giant Spider is going to attack us. There you go. It's like, are you coming, mister? Alright. Let's go, Sorcerer Rogier.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Cool looking dude.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
I'm okay with this. I'll call upon even more help. Gotta make sure not to fall off any cliffs here. Okay, take a drink. There we go. I kind of feel a bit bad for him. Sorcerer Rogier has returned to the world.
Remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
And we got a talisman pouch. And the dude seems to be a bit of a sore loser. Though I do feel I could have been a bit more honorable in our fight there. 3v1 hardly seems fair. Okay, let's see what this thing we just got is. Increases talisman equip slots. Okay, small withered bag, knitted by hand, bestowed upon the ruling lord or those attempting to become lord by the elderly finger reader. Increases talisman equip slots. As the voice of the two fingers, finger readers are said to live lives eternal, and one is even supposed to have served as a wet nurse to royalty. Okay. Well, we've seen finger readers on the map, but we've yet to talk to any of them. So I wonder if they give us more talisman slots? Which, I guess in hindsight, we can... Yeah, let's not increase damage taken. And I was eyeing the critical hits restore HP, because that can be pretty nice. Yeah, so let's go with that one for now. Although, what was this one again? Oh yeah, raises focus. This one does seem pretty nice. Just more HP, stamina, and equip load. It's kind of a nice passive to have. Yeah, we'll keep that for right now. Plenty of runes to give us. Ooh, not too shabby. Okay, still can't talk to our maiden. But we can level up. We're at 100. Ooh, we need nearly 8,000 to level up again, so... Okay. Like I said, right now the current goal basically is Vigor Mine Endurance to 20, and then we can start seeing which ones we want to kind of put more points into. By that point we should have more items that kind of give us a clearer goal. Like Strength, Dexterity, and Faith are kind of the ones I'm eyeing the most, but I'd be lying to say that if not like always, I'm not partially tempted by having some magic. Okay, Stormveil Castle. In hindsight. Hold on, creepy music. Let me just check something here real quick. Memorize spell. Because we have not yet bought the magic enchantment yet for our weapon. But I wouldn't mind that as at least a sorcery to have, since we're getting good use out of the Sacred Blade. So in theory, getting some, like, Magic Blade too could help diversify our damage types. Should that ever come up a bit more. Okay, I am assuming the sound I'm hearing is just a windy banner somewhere blowing. And not a giant spider about to pounce down on me. Okay. Another spot of grace. I want to say it seems a bit extravagant given we can see literally the other one, but other games have done it too. Yeah, Margaret the Fell Omen, Stormveil, Main Gate. Okay. So we can either go that way or see how we're denied here. Okay, can't talk to anyone through the gate. Although...
You there? Come over here, would you?
Okay.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
I kinda want to try the main gate.
Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
We're nothing if not about a good challenge, at least for a bit.
Use that opening to breach the castle. The guards haven't a clue about it. You'll slip right inside undetected. Of course, I understand. When you approach the gates, I'll signal them to open. It's only your neck on the line after all.
It's not that I don't trust you, good sir. It's just... I want to see... about slaughtering folk.
Open the gates!
Something tells me I should get my shield ready. Okay, I think I see where they're coming from. Time to Captain America this here. Alright. Didn't quite work out. Okay, I think I see them. bit higher. Bit higher. Ouch. Okay, so it's not gonna let us summon our mighty steed. Okay, we still have 3 flasks. I wonder if we rest. Gates stay open? Cool. There we go. Drink. Go, go. Oh. Ouch. Okay. So far, so okay. You know, not as bad as I thought. We took down quite a few. The only regret I have is that I couldn't check the looted bodies for treasure quite yet. There we go. Rest to restore that flask charge. We made it before, we can make it again. Dang. 5,000 runes lost out of stubbornness, but... Ooh, okay, we have a better view of the place now, though. Okay, they shoot in bursts of 3, I've noticed. Ooh. Honestly, it's probably better to... Yeah, what? I want these guys' armor. It's cool looking with like all the thorns and the face covering. Okay. 2, 3. go. Run, run, run. Okay, good, good. Alright, smoldering butterfly. Cool. Ooh, exile hood. 1 out of 4 pieces. Okay, smithing stone 2. Ah, come on. There we go. Our first bow kill of the game. Okay, smithing stone 1. Now I just need to slowly get another 5,000 runes to have made that near worthy of our time for my shenanigans here. But now we don't have to worry about those anymore. Or at least for right now, that is. Exile armor. Alright, cool. That is 2 out of 4 pieces. And if you're not gonna come after me, then I'm gonna go after you. Uh-huh. Dang it. There we go. I do keep waiting for a flask recharge, however. Exile armor, okay. It's fine. They do hit like a wet noodle. And we do slowly want ruins back as these guys. Oh. Got that hit a bit harder. Ouch. Okay. Last guy dropped something. Dang. 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 A lot of bolts. I thought I saw a treasure over here. Whoop. Let's back away from that slowly. Oh. Where's my bow? Where's my bow? There we go. Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Jumps over there. Okay, we got 2 flasks left. Oh. That said, I am highly intrigued about this particular beast here. It looks very much like the dude we just took down in terms of the weird half-horn things. Yep, time to storm the castle again. Now 2, 3. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, dang. No more armor. Once we can get the full set, it'd be quite nice. I feel like that wasn't even intended on this part. Okay, both of them down. Okay. You want to come down here, mister? Cool. Didn't have to waste any bow on him. Alright, now we can go get our ruins back here. There we go. Alright, those two down. Bust out the bow and arrow again. Mainly just to draw this guy. There we go. I want to be a bit careful not to deplete too much of the... Ooh, Crescent Moon Axe. Okay, go. Ooh. Dang. Oh, no, okay, not dang. Smithing stone. I will take that. Go. Gotta be a bit careful before they do any wind techniques here. Alright, both of them down. Okay. I want to take down this lion thing here. Actually, in hindsight... Wrong one. Okay. There we go. Somber Smithing Stone, 2 Old Fangs. Beast Blood. I think we've gotten Beast Blood, right? Yeah, we've gotten Beast Blood before. Old Fang. A rarely seen specimen of Beast Fang, which are used for crafting items. Found by hunting carnivorous beasts, they multiply. Overlapping fangs grow from a single root. Perhaps they're a vestige of the primordial crucible. Okay. I do wonder if that guy will, like, respawn every time we come back. Like, was it a basic enemy, or was it a special enemy? Similar to, like, kind of the old boars sometimes in Dark Souls 1. Oh, those are vines. I thought they were, like, skeletons climbing a thing. I was kind of hoping for some miscellaneous treasure just around, but not the case. Tranif's lily. There we go. Well done, my knight. Dang. I was really hoping that they would drop some armor. Whoa. Oh, why? We're at 5,000 runes. We could retreat. Oh, and we're out of healing, too. Okay, there's no porticuli here. Don't come to life, statues. Don't come to life. Okay, we got some grace over here. Okay, lost grace discovered. You know what? Yeah, let's rest at the site of grace. There's a good chance to see if the blade tiger comes back or not. Because this approach is from a different angle, we're not kind of like going right into the line of fire. Okay, it doesn't. So it was a special beast. We could even summon again if we wanted to. Come on, guys, drop the rest of your armor. Let me be like you. Alright, smoldering butterfly. There we go. Okay, see how it is. Such a crowd. There we go. All for little old me. Okay, drink. Okay, good, good. Less good, but fine. Stormhawk feather. A feather from a hawk that lived as one with the storms, which are used for crafting items. These feathers, enveloped in swirling winds, are often used for arrow fletching. Found by killing stormhawks. Wonder why they had it. Thought I saw something where the tiger once was. Wanted to make sure it wasn't like respawning or dropping camouflage or something. Oh. I didn't realize that basically the others had joined. Okay, we're at 7,000 ruins right now. If we just kind of sweep here, we can basically then use runes to level up. There we go. I do hear someone coming up from behind. There we go. Dang, mushroom. Exile hood. Come on, legs and gloves. I guess that's okay for now. Woo! Okay, where is the other one that dropped? Now let's try to aggro this guy like we did last time. I guess we can basically... Oh, trying to target lock onto him. Dang it. Yeah, I do wonder why he didn't aggro traditionally again. But okay, that's all the ballistae taken care of. Dang, mushroom. You know, I should be doing that more often to try and remember to heal properly, given it's not too hard to get behind some of these guys. Hello, are you up here? Dang. Okay, let's take this, level up, and then... I do feel like I should take a peek in that giant Colosseum. Like, I mean, unlike the other area, the Colosseum... I was curious if that would be a trap, like, would they try, like, slamming their halberds down, but no. Yeah, like, this... Yeah, this just goes all the way... Oh, I guess, like, yeah, that's, like, the ruined ramparts in general. Alright, level up. Boom, vigor. Cool, 374 runes. Not too much of a loss if anything bad happens. Okay, still can't summon old Torrent. Bolt Drake's Talisman. Why do I feel that's trying to tell me something? Yeah, boost lightning damage negation. Talisman depicting a yellow ancient dragon. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Air Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so in the shape of the dragons has become symbolic of all manners of protections. Which, yeah, that lines up with the fire damage resistance, the one that we saw. Okay. Still no Torrent. But I feel like I'm gonna get shot with the lightning from that distant tower. That's just the vibe I get here. Ooh. Well, we've taken down one of these guys before. Oh, multiple. Okay. We've taken down one. Uh-oh. I see that one preparing an arrow bolt in the distance. Okay, so they can hit each other. Not bad. There we go. I'm fine with this. Gotta thank that big guy, he's my biggest ally so far here. Oh, okay. So there is a bit of a shockwave. We haven't used the healing flask yet, so I'll do one. Then once he fires again... Yeah. We'll make some forward progress here. Okay. Rinse, repeat. Excellent. Okay, that's not like another one getting up or anything. Cool. Golem, great bow, and great arrows. Something tells me they might be a bit big for me. I mean, but we did have that one giant's arrow from, Dark Souls 1 back in the day. Golem Great Bow of black stone, crafted by a civilization now gone to ruin. Weapon of the Guardian Golem. Extremely heavy, this great bow requires enormous strength just to draw, suggesting it was not designed for human use. Skill, through and through. Powerful archery technique, or a skill, using a great bow held in an oblique stance. Ready the great bow, then twist the bowstring to fire a mighty great arrow that can penetrate through enemies. Oh, only 24 strength. 18 dex. That actually isn't as, I thought it was gonna be like 40 strength given the size of the thing. And obviously we got a teleport point over here. Just what exactly have I come across here? That said, I want to kind of check out some of these little side paths in case of treasure. Ooh. That should be reachable, right? Warming stone, okay. Uses FP to continuously heal nearby allies. Consumable. Rune fragment, blessed incantation of the two fingers. Craftable item. Uses FP to generate warmth, continuously restoring the HP of those nearby. It said that the Erd Tree was once as warm as a gentle sun. It would gradually heal all who bathed in its rays. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there was any other, like, sloping ruin part of the ramparts here. And obviously we're a bit distracted with the 3 giant golems coming at us. It's a shame that basically Torrent isn't summonable here, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I guess to the teleport point. I'm not going to the eponymous Erd Tree, am I? Like... Is this right over there? I mean, probably not. Although there's the other Colosseum, though. Which we kind of saw from another angle, because it does seem to go into the ocean from the Colosseum angle that we saw earlier. And just a quick peek-see here. Make sure they're not trying to be all clever and hide an item like right here. But nope, don't see anything, so I guess we teleport. So I don't know if this is considered resting? I think we've already tested that though. I don't think this counts as resting. Even though it is teleporting. If it does count as teleporting, then, well, obviously not an easy way back. And I feel like I should investigate this way first, though. Eagle? Eagle? Why? Why? I don't want to start anything with you, Eagle. I'm just here to investigate. We cool? Alright. Making sure my health has some, because I see another big ol' angry bird up ahead here. But they're guarding items. Hello, angry bird. Yeah. 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 Okay, flight pinion. Do need to take a drink after that. But I want to see what it is they are pecking at here. Yep, come out of their angry bird. Okay. You all other eagles, we're chill. We're cool. Okay, silver. The pickle foot thing. Which in hindsight, I don't know if I actually checked to see what those things do. Yep, we cool eagles. I'm just taking a look. Ooh. Okay, Stormhawk feather. Alright, I guess nothing to do but try this big old door here. Do this big old mystery tower, and hopefully nothing comes out to try and murder us. Okay, going to Rune 2, not too bad. What an odd, miscellaneous place to find ourselves here. Not exactly the path I thought I'd be taking by taking the main door. But, Divine Tower of Limgrave. Okay. Can't really tell what it is. A lizard? Dragon? Tiger? Queen Marika? It's tightly blocked shut. What? Boo! Boo, I say. I came all this way and not even a weapon to show for it, or a grace point to at least teleport back here quickly? Oh wait, I know what I should do. Where's that item that does miscellaneous stuff? Dang. Maybe I just kind of like walk down, slamming this thing, maybe triggering secret mechanisms that by the time I get to the end it will suddenly be like, oh, you did the puzzle. Let's open up the tower. I'm not hearing anything that seems to indicate that something's happening, though. Also, in hindsight, we can't summon Torrent. Yeah, and even here we can't. Which, are we considered in a dungeon? No, we're not. Okay. Alright, at least we got it marked on the map, though. Divine Tower of Limgrave. What makes it divine? Why can't we get in? And no secrets, either. Does mean we'll need to take care of the big guys next time we're through here, but honestly they weren't that bad, given that we can turn the archer of them against the other two. This just goes off into the ocean, right? Yeah, it does. Alright, I guess we just teleport on back then. Which, so I guess, yeah, teleport us from there all the way to over here. Okay. Back we go, the Limgrave Tower Bridge. Okay, we're still good on time for today. Alright. We're turned away from the Tower of the Divine. Can I bop these things? Okay. I can, but it doesn't do anything. Ooh, unless. Nope. It was worth a shot. There we go. Okay, lower this guy a bit further here. Come on. Not a bad health gain there. There we go. Okay, smoldering butterfly. Come on. Dang, okay, the other guy's a bit anxious to get up here. Nope. There we go. The key is to do that so we can have full mana once we start passing to the next section here. Or not full mana, full health flask. Whoop. There we go. Pardon me, wants to attack the guys behind me, but... Whoa, okay. So that answers what the setup's gonna be. I was wondering if there'd be another ballistae or not, and it answered my question. There we go. Run, run, run. Oh, crap. It's a lot of everything. Here we are. A choke point. Alright, mushroom. Good, good. So many. And I see the one over there who's resting. Ouch. ouch again. Alright, really should drink. Good. There we go. Oh, oh, aren't you gonna come up? Aren't you gonna come up? Come on. Oh, here we go. So can't see much of anything. I would love to be able to stab a few of these guys in the back. Come on, mister. There we go. Thank you for your contribution. Exile Grease, good. We're one away from the full set. We just need some gloves, and we can totally just blend in. Alright, fire arrow. Ouch. Good, good. I do notice that big guy over there. I also see these very suspicious, potentially flammable barrels right there, which I don't trust. Okay, mushroom. Dang, I was really hoping for the critical hit. Okay, just gotta make sure we don't aggro that guy. There we are. Alright, go up here. Okay, no one resting up here. Wooden Great Shield, not too bad. I do not like these barrels. Ooh, a pike. Smoldering butterfly. Golden Ruin. Golden Rune. Magic Grease. Can't see anything. There we go. There we are. Come on, just give me your back. Okay, only see this guy. There we go. Golden Ruin. Golden Rune. Okay, what was this little side door here? I'm hoping it's not going to be another, like, magic lion tiger thing. So it looks like stables. I wonder if this is where the side entrance eventually led to. Now what I would like to do is find some grace. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, you are not the dude I thought you were. I thought you were a friendly dude. Okay. Arrow. Oh, 10 arrows, not bad. Alright, good. For a brief moment, I was wondering if they were like gonna respawn everyone out here being like, you took the sneaking entrance. Therefore, everyone else is back alive again. Oh. Maybe that's the sneaking entrance? For a brief moment, I was like, oh, it's some sort of weird corpse pile enemy. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's all the corpses I made. Alright, drink. Wrong button. Or wrong item, I should say. New guy, big guy, so we're drinking. Ooh. There we are. Good night. Well, to an extent. I can't really help you over that way. Good. There we are. Oh, didn't drop anything. Boo. We should top off. And... okay, good. No ambush. Yeah, what do we have here? It's another prophecy painting thing, so find the location. Oh, I think I might know where that is, because that's the waterfall that basically we literally started today at. Work of a wandering artist reminiscent of a painting titled Prophecy. The painter is said to have captured the landscape seen during the last moments of those welcome into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and the vestiges of the dead's last moment can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. Okay, well that's something to check out after we're done storming the castle. Okay, for a calling finger remedy. Finally, okay. New spot of grace. For a brief moment, I thought the armors were actually people. Alright, lost grace discovered. Feels like there should be like a blacksmith or something around here. Okay, doesn't it open from this side? I assume... oh, okay. Well, that actually comes from somewhere. I really want to go back and check out those other two areas. Ooh. Aww. Do I need a blunt weapon to, like, smack this with? No. Maybe I just need to hit it really, really hard. What about with... where's the great club? Here we are, the large club. Yep, yep, yep. Still has an X though, showing that, like, you can't wield this effectively, but... I mean... dual-handing working the way it should be. Like, this should be effective. So half of 22 would be 11. Maybe I need, like, one more to be able to have, like, the 1.5, at least how it was in Dark Souls 3, to wield this effectively. Dang. Alright, now getting inside that. Alright, Uchigatana, bust that back out. Honestly, the reason I'm wondering about backwards now is that mainly, if the elevator might have come from the shortcut, like maybe had I approached it from the bottom, it'd be like, you know, well, it doesn't work from this way. Yeah, I really wonder basically which way the shortcut was to get inside this place. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing to just stab all the dudes again. The big thing is, can we level up? Okay, we can't talk to our maiden. Level up. Ah, we're so close. Okay, well, everyone out front should be respawned by now. There we go. Excellent. Go. Time to be a bit of a menace here, even though I do kind of want to go back and restore my health. I just really don't trust that guy up there not to throw a flaming barrel at me, or flaming bomb at me when I'm next to a barrel, which would cause basically a bad chain reaction. So let's just go at him. Yeah, that's right. I killed the guy up here. Do you want to gather around these stairways and make my job a lot easier? Actually, if anything... Wait. Ooh. Come on, Oleg. Let's have some fun. For profit. That's alright. Just gonna take you all down. Slaughter the entire... Ah, there we go! The full set. I knew persistence would pay off eventually. Ouch. There we go. Oh, what fun. Oh, how profitable to a certain extent. Alright. Cleared out the camp. That should be enough to level up. We can also then swap out all our gear here. And then we can check out those two other side paths, even though I'm tempted to push forward. But I'm really kind of curious, like, which direction was, like, the proper direction, as it were. Okay, level up. More endurance. Actually a bit curious now, think about it. talisman-wise. Now let's keep that one. Okay, that's 116. I'm trying to recall how much it would take to summon Pumpkinhead. Where are you, Pumpkinhead? I was curious about this guy. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Use to summon a spirit jellyfish. A floating spirit that illuminates its surroundings. Prone to tears, the jellyfish girl searches for her distant home, will bravely spew poison at foes on her summoner's behalf. It seems her name is Aurelia. Aurelia. And there is the Pumpkinhead. 110! And I know what I'm doing. Okay, where's the one that gave me more, FP? Okay, we take more damage, but... Alright. Oh yeah, hold on. Equip. Let's get Pumpkinhead at the ready. This is just a temporary experiment to see exactly how effective they are or are not here. Alright, cool. Alright, Pumpkinhead. And we don't have the signal quite yet. Ouch. Pumpkinhead, do you not see? Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead. Ouch. Uh-oh. Don't worry, Pumpkinhead, I'm not going too far from you. Okay, good. Alright. Let's slaughter the rest here, even though... Oh boy. Used up more than I would have preferred for my health flasks. I feel Oleg was a bit better. Also, I totally forgot to swap equipment. There we go. Some heals. That was hardly worth it. Okay, Pumpkinhead's having some fun over there. Okay, good. I really wish we could use these still. Head break through here. Okay, I guess those two already moved. Oh, Pumpkinhead. There we go. Alright, I think... No, that's not everyone yet. There we go. Alright, I can probably leave the other dude probably okay. So go back in here, no sense going upwards, because that just leads there. So what is this weird abattoir place? Ah, one of those things. Okay. In hindsight. I wonder if this is the spider they're talking about. Alright. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Okay, 54 arrows left, so still good. Get my stamina back. There we go. Alright, big old guy. Ooh, Highland Axe. Now the big question is, are there more than one of those? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Well, we can actually access that since we got the stone sword key earlier. Okay, somber smithing stone. Okay. Okay, so that goes upward. I thought it was going to go downward, honestly. Okay, staunching boluses. Oh, normal knights. There we go. Exalted flesh. Alright, take out the torch again so we can actually see where we're going. Oh, hello. I did not see you through the gloom. What the? There we go. I wasn't really getting much feedback that I was being blocked, so I couldn't tell if it was like being blocked or missing. Ugh. Okay, as long as we wait, we can get a free crit hit in, maybe. Given the look of the guy, I don't necessarily trust a straightforward encounter with him. I mean, I assume it's like some of the other armor knights we've already kind of fought previously, but, you know. It's good not to push our luck too much here. There we go. Run, run, run! There we go! Oh, I was really hoping he would draw something good. Okay, but what is this place, though? Because it's... I thought it might have been basically connected to the side entrance, but it's looking less and less like that's the case. Mimic? Okay, not a mimic. I don't know if this game has mimics, but... Mimic's Veil! Alright, well... I feel like the game is taunting me with that particular reveal there. Alright, what's the Mimic's Veil? Uses FP to mimic nearby objects. golden veil of intricate design, uses FP to mimic nearby objects. When Godric was hounded from Lendel, the royal capital, this is one of the multitude of treasures he took with him, also known as America's Mischief. I wonder if that's any use outside of just, like, player PvP. Okay. Boo. Yep, definitely an abattoir of some sort here. Okay, that connects back to the main room. Did the elevator from earlier maybe connect here? If so, I'm not seeing it. There we go. Another crescent moon axe. Ooh, how do we get over there? Seriously, what would be the mechanism for getting over there? Though, I guess we can check out this little side area first. I get vague, reminiscent, like, playing thief vibes here. Okay, Golden Ruin. Okay. Ramparts overlooking the main area that we just kind of slaughtered everyone in. So no need to be there right away. How do we get over there, though? Can we... Okay, I can't break that. Okay, doesn't quite work that way. Wait, to be looking... Oh no, okay, so that's basically where the big dude guy was. Let's see. Okay, we still have an FP potion. There we go. Alright, lump of flesh. Chrysalid's memento. Golden ruin. Yeah, so... Are the chrysalids... Yeah, who are the... I know what the chrysalids are, because the lady mentioned it, but brooch wrapped in red velvet. Memento left by the chrysalid sacrifice for grafting. A brooch wrapped in red velvet. Traces of blood are visible. Faintly visible spirits try to convey something, but their voices cannot be heard. Well, there's no summon sign around here. Actually, wait. Maybe these big guys are chrysalids? I don't think so. I guess it's possible, though. But we know they're seemingly a byproduct of the grafting process? Okay, seriously, how do we get up there? I guess when in doubt, use Margaret's Shackle. Actually, wait, if I go back to... Whoopsie, wrong one. Okay, just seems to be a special item. It's not like it's a consumable or anything. But if I go back here... Nope. Alright, fair enough. Unless... Hold on, let's... I guess we can first make sure. No secret. Yeah, I'm not seeing any secret. And I do not like being near edges. Whew. Memories of the Crystal Cave from Dark Souls 1. Ugh. Talk about triggering my fear of heights, that particular area. But alright, maybe we go back up and there's like a secret door that leads over. After all, we have taken care of all these dudes here. Actually, did I look down here thoroughly? Okay. No, like, secret, you know, tavern entrance behind a bar in a tavern area. Like, double tavern. Tavernception. Oh, that's a banner moving. I was just like, I thought I saw something moving outside that window. Wait. Oh, wait. Dang it, that's not open from this side. Boo! It's like, then which side? Well, actually. Okay, dang, didn't really trigger that guy's, like, patrol pattern or anything. I was wondering, like, maybe he would just, like, open it up for us. Oh, maybe. Maybe if I shoot him from the other side. Yeah, okay. Wait, where was he? There he is. So I'm kind of curious. I mean, I doubt this works. Okay. I was like, maybe like shoot down the corpse and... Yeah. Mister, don't you want to, like, really try and get at me? Only you can open the door, mister. Or maybe he can't. Alright, put him out of his misery. Dang. Alright. Wait. Oh no, we did try the shackle here just in case. Part of me is like, do I use the mimic item maybe? And like I mimic the big dead body? Maybe I can jump into its guts and like swing? I only have one health flask left. Should be careful about when and where I use it. Ooh. Am I actually cooking? Is this how it's done? Do I like have to poke it to swing the corpse to the other side and then jump off? Can I? I'm so close yet so far. Torrent, can I summon you here? No. Ugh. I really wonder, is that part of how one gets there? Or is that just like really strange coincidence? Okay, let's go ahead. Maybe things will be revealed when we get to a destination here. Oh, Grace. That said, I don't think this is where I want to be. At the very least, we can unlock it, but we're not going to rest from it yet. Okay, this is the Rampart Tower, lift side chambers where the other one was. I see a stake of Marika here, which, somewhat ominous. Okay, this is the courtyard we came in... Well, almost kind of. Alright, I guess just back in we go here. Not quite where I thought I would be. We hear knights walking around, so I feel like that's just far away from that one particular thing we're trying to find how to get to. Just zoom the camera to make sure no preemptive exit. Yeah, well, we're searching for this real quick. Yeah. Let's put all the exile stuff on. Oh yeah, it makes sense if the exile hood probably weighs a bit more than, yeah, 3 to 4, okay. There, exile gauntlets. This is lighter, right? Yeah, okay, Knight's Greaves are heavier. Heavier. Okay, overall, lighter. I do look a bit silly, all bundled up with my head sticking out. Still look pretty silly if I'm being honest. Can't tell if this is better or worse. Let's see, what's the stat difference here? Obviously this weighs more, but we do get a bit more... We're weaker against magic and lightning. And a few other things, but... Deep red hood that covers the whole head, worn by soldiers sent to the penal colonies who are required to keep their faces hidden. Which, yeah, let's put that on. Damage armor drape with a large deep red cloth, worn by soldiers sent to the penal colonies. Sensing a theme here. Yep, penal colony. And penal colony, okay. Although... Okay, we're medium load, but we have... Let's see. Alright, 45 puts us in the heavy. I want to see, like, which weapons, like, push me to... 39 is still basically... So we can hold 3. Okay, not that much. We got 40. 41. 43. Okay, so somewhere around 42 is where we kind of go from medium to heavy load. That's kind of our new limit there. Which does mean we could... I don't think we could have our old halberd here, right? Yeah. But we're close, though. And okay, so this basically, it's only giving us certain stuff, but... I do feel like I should probably swap that out, if I'm being honest. Okay, we already had that. What did I have on before? Well, I guess stamina recovery speed is always nice. I'm double checking here. Like, okay, medium load. Just want to see if changing all that around. I don't think it did change. We can... Yeah, okay. Halberd is still heavy load. So... 41 is still medium load. Alright, cool. Yeah, I do wonder... I doubt it would be going through the rafters. But you never know. Actually... Can I... Nope. I was like, maybe I balance on that wooden rod and, like, you know, shimmy my way over. The only other thing I can think of is that it does seem to connect over to, like, wherever this leads. At least I think it did. Here, let's try to get a better vantage point here. Oh no, that's just a window. Huh. Yeah, so it really feels like it has to be some sort of, like, parkour trick. Okay, I was gonna jump on it, not destroy the entire thing, but what's done is done. Just when in doubt, smash it out. I'm still very fascinated by this. wonder if there's some way to, like, hop up on top of the creature. But okay, so in general, this is the abattoir. Wait, maybe if I deface this. Nah, not really. Puzzles like this always get me. I'm just like, there's some way to get there, and I am just not for the life of me seeing it. Like, unless I can jump on the body limbs, maybe? I mean, there is that rope, now think about it. That rope might be the answer. We've done tightrope walking before in some past games, I think. I might be mistaking it for a much more thick rope, but it's worth one last see here before we kind of... Oh. What do we have here? Maybe this is an answer to the question of how do we get in? Okay, gold pickle foul foot. A smoldering butterfly. Through windows, this might be it. Maybe what we're looking for. Oh, here we go. So what am I looking down on? Okay, that's basically where I came in earlier. The main gate. Yep, that's looking more like the area I'm supposed to be finding. Hey, here we go. Didn't mean to sneak. There we are. Shortcut opened. There we go. It's like brief thought of like maybe mimic. Be careful. Aw, pickle turtleneck. Boo. Still third key. Okay, much better. There we go. Didn't walk away fully empty-handed. All right. Now, I think in hindsight I could have just jumped into the pile of dead bodies down there, but no. We have one last thing I want to check out for this particular session, because I think, yeah, we are definitely over by a bit here. Not a large amount. We've definitely done this chunk before, but still. Hello, dude up there. Okay, where was the... here we go. Yeah, I get the vibe that this is probably the sneak-in path. No, I'm getting bad flashbacks here. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, golden rune. Okay, no more rats, right? Make sure they don't want to like bust through this like wooden area here. Okay, fireproof dried liver. Huh. Why would there be a... I mean, if this is coming up from the, like, secret path, then why would this be guarded with a stone sword key thing? Well, we just got one, so might as well. Yep, loss of use. Okay. Godslayer seal. That's pretty badass sounding for just kind of being down here. Sacred Seal, the Godskin Apostles, inlaid with obsidian, said to represent the manipulation of black flame. Ooh, this catalyst enhances Godslayer incantations. No skill. This armament has no skill. If the armament, on the other hand, has a skill, the skill will be used instead. Okay. Now we just need some Godslayer incantations, which if it's black flame, that's your standard abyss magic from Dark Souls. Godskin Prayer Book. Not too shabby. Give to a learned cleric to acquire new incantations. Prayer Book bound in supple skin, incantations of the god-slaying Black Flame are written within. Can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to the following incantations: Black Flame and Black Flame Blade. Interesting. Make sure not an ambush trap here. Alright, Golden Ruin. I wanted to take a very long way around. I could totally... Actually, wait. Okay. No hidden door over there. That's what I was kind of mainly curious about. Then I assume death. And that looks like death, alright. Oh, what do I have here? More treasure. I'm totally a paladin. Ignore the fact that I'm sneaking around pillaging treasure from a castle. I'm all about that faith and incantations. Although I gotta say, I feel like incantations, like having pyromancy be more connected to that, it's probably a bit better than just having it be on the flame from basic Dark Souls. Okay, I don't want to fall by accident. Okay. Higher and higher. Ooh. We have nothing. Festering Bloody Finger, times 3. Okay, before I do something foolish here. Okay, that's properly retreatable, so... Alright, continue to run. Ouch. Ouch again. Just keep running. Just keep running. I should have switched over to the blade and that holy blade on him. Oh, thankfully it's not too far away. Okay, which one did it take us to? Yeah, this might be the better one. And there's still gonna be enemies in the way, but... Okay, where is that lift? Here we go. Assuming it doesn't respawn the weird spider abomination, we should be good. We'll just have to contend with some rats, and that's about it. Now that said, let's not take anything for granted. Okay. Not seeing any giant spider made of people. Don't mind me. There we go. Grab these. Hello, rats. Goodbye, rats. Rats can't use ladders, so you don't have to worry too much about them following. At least, I don't think they can use ladders. Obviously, these aren't our typical rodents, but... Okay, and then... I don't think we can summon Olog to help us here. But, we go up here. Alright. Take two. There we go. Cool. Now, assuming it's just the bandit dude up here. Well, I say bandit dude. The dude like myself. It is a dude like myself, right? No, it is not. Okay. That's one of those dudes. Not our first time seeing them. There we go. Banished Knight Helm. You know, could look pretty cool. Thick, full set of armor covering the entire body. I assume the head. This helm was worn by knights who, whether by misfortune or misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. Perhaps a deep red scarf was used to block the winds, for on the outskirts, the winds bite with a stinging fierceness. Okay, we'll be going from 4 to 7.5, but... yeah, that does look pretty cool. We'll keep this for right now. Now the question is that the only thing up here? Kinda glad that they both didn't pull at the same time, otherwise that'd be definitely a lot to handle at once. Yeah, no, there's still more path here. Ouch. There we go. More ladder. Higher and higher. Though we definitely are at times, so I gotta be a bit careful not to get too carried away here. We are more than at time. I say, double checking yet again. Yeah, gotta wrap this up. We're gonna see where this path leads. Level up again. And then... should be good. Well, we're also gonna check on the lady who was asking about the chrysalis folk, so... Cool. Alright. There can't be much more to this path, right? Ooh, Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 10. Which gives us... Stormwing Bone Arrow. Okay. Now we gotta look over here, because this is obviously a little hidden thing. Also curious about dropping down there, maybe, but... I don't see much I mean, I guess it just leads kind of back down that way. It still might be secrets. Okay, nothing here. But if we do drop here... And then... Secret here? Nope. Nope. Yep, and this just jumps back over here. Okay. It's alright. Back up. Boy, this castle big. But I enjoy it. Like, it's always fun storming a castle. Alright. I mean, obviously we're not done storming the proverbial castle quite yet, but still. There we go. Go. Phew. Slight bit of a close one there. Oh, soldier's crossbow. Not bad. We've been getting a lot of bolts, but no crossbow to use them in. And yet again, how far does this side path go that we found? And didn't hear any door magically vanishing somewhere. I gotta drink because I don't trust walking into this dark alley. Okay, I can't really like, sneak in through there. Okay. So that's basically in the abattoir. That's a little path over there. Okay. And then there's one last branching path here, so we don't have to come all the way back in case there's more secrets. Alright, back across the bridge, where all those soldiers would totally see us running back and forth here, but never mind that. Then if we go back over here to the roof... And now we can just drop down there if we wanted to. Okay, yeah, we're considered in combat. Okay, let's try to run far enough away so we can actually teleport. Okay, hide in our corner. There we go. Alright. Back to the Heartbroken Maiden. Yes, I'm hoping we can show her the thing we got from the spider grafting thing, and maybe she'll give us a reward. Hello.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough.
Give chrysalids memento.
What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the Round Table Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Yay!
I think I'll head to the Round Table Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Alright, cool. And then we should level up, head to the hold ourselves, and then, yeah, we'll continue storming the castle next time. Okay, I still can't talk to our maiden, but we should be able to level up once here. Not a lot of ruins left over here, but that's fine. Alright, and Sights of Grace, Round Table Hold, let's go. I wonder if we'll find her pretty easily or not. Yeah, we still can't open this if I have to take a guess. Yeah. That's probably when we defeat one of the actual, like, main boss dudes. Hello!
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Okay.
Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
Ooh, golden seed. Nice.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Okay. And then that's not who this guy's looking
Be
for,
sure
right?
to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Okay, so not that. I assume I give the cleric book to that guy, but I'm kind of curious if he can learn it instead.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Okay, yeah, can't. Alright, cleric man. You win by order of operations.
You appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Give a prayer book. Give the Godskin prayer book.
That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
Yay! Black flame. Ooh, woo, okay, faith 20. I'm cool with that. That said, whew, these are a bit pricey. Boy, that'd be 13,500 to learn these. But given that they're heresy, I kind of want to learn them sooner than later.
Shine through you.
In case he goes nuts from having received that book, like previous people we've worked with. Okay, I got to do that. Where are... Here we go. Oof. Don't know if we even have enough to actually get that high. To the 500. Yeah. Okay, good sir, do not go crazy from what I just showed you. I was debating on whether I should have held off until I actually had a bit better runes to spend, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead basically sit down at the round table. Everything gets bashed around there. Alright, flask. Add a charge to the flask. Yep. Cool. I do wonder, like, what should tell us, like, how many? Okay. 2 to 1, that should be fine. Like, we use mana quite a bit, but we use health obviously way more often. Okay. Now. To teleport away, or not to teleport away? Also, I guess technically there is a whole jumping down here and seeing what we'll see. Given if we are low on ruins, wouldn't hurt too much. But alright, let's just call it here. I've already gone over by quite a bit today, but it was fun though. I was having a good time storming the castle and look at my fancy new duds. That's what I get for just storming the front gate, kicking down everything and busting my way in. Now I look... I guess I look more like a ninja samurai type person now rather than the good old paladin archetype I was kind of going for. Paladin slash cleric, but I like it though. Like, it just it has vibes. What can I say? I'm enjoying my new duds for now. But yeah, let's go ahead and call it here. We took down a boss. It was a 3-on. No, we took down 2 bosses. One was extremely easy with the help basically of Blade, and then the other one we kind of stomped with, you know, 3 versus 1, and he had no chance, and he was better and left ominous words for us. Yeah, beyond that, I mean, obviously Storm the Castle has had its downsides of running face first into some arrows. There's a giant lion thing that basically was a tiny bit hard, but not really super hard. We kind of cheats a giant corpse spider thingamajig walker dude chrysalis thing. We found the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which we can't get into yet, but I'm very curious about what the deal with that place is, given the ominous vibes leading up to it. And, yeah, I think basically by next time we should kind of be able to explore more of the quarters of the castle itself, since we appear to be past the main brunch of the forces guarding the front door. So, I figure basically next time we go back to the... near the abattoir, we go across, fight the dudes on the roof that lead to that window place that has like kind of the glossy windows. We check out the other area that has the ramparts with all the birds. We check out the main area we found right after all the guards, which has the elevator going down or up, I can't remember which way. And, yeah, I mean, I imagine there's some giant boss waiting for us somewhere in the castle, because we were told to find the guy and take him out to get a symbol of the Great Lord to show that we're worthy of pursuing the Elden Ring. I was going to say the Elden Ring, but that is not a thing. And, yeah, very curious where what we'll see next time. So, alright. Until then, later.